Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. Today is a special day because I have one of my favorite Oromo Libros in the house. This Oromo Libro today is gonna defend Joe Biden, and may God help him, because Joe Biden is not defendable. Joe Biden is a 47 years old loser in the American government. So Joe Biden is who Tisho, one of my friend here from, of course he's from California. That's why he's voting for Joe Biden. If he's not from California, he's probably gonna be smart and he's probably gonna choose the smarter candidate, Donald J.
Actually, my
Trump.
city is a Republican city. Just for context.
Which city is that?
Merced, California. You can check it out.
What city?
Merced, California.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, my friend, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on Real Talk. Is that what it is?
This is real talk, so you cannot bring me that fake liberal sympathy. You know, this is moral. What's moral to you might not be moral to me, so don't try to educate my followers what is moral to you.
I'm gonna educate your followers today. They're gonna learn today.
Okay.
They're gonna learn today.
I am voting for Donald J. Trump because
I am voting for Joe Biden.
the whole world knows that you're from California.
Okay.
I'm voting for Trump because he is real. He doesn't have two faces. He only has one face. Why are you voting for Joe Biden?
What do you mean by he doesn't have two faces? What does he mean one face?
If his Africa is a shithole, he's just gonna call Africa exactly what it is, a shithole.
The problem is
It's a shithole.
when he's right. When he's right, that's good. But most of the time, whatever he says, he's wrong. So
What about
the
Joe
problem is
Biden?
when
He's always wrong. Tell me why you're voting for Joe Biden.
many reasons.
For me, the most important one is Donald Trump is brutally honest. That's why I'm voting for him. He has one face. He doesn't have two, three, or four, or five faces like you. I mean,
He can be-
not like you, like Joe Biden.
You can be honest, but if you can be brutally honest, but if it's the wrong thing that you're honest about, then what you're feeling, if it's the wrong thing, then it doesn't make it right. What I mean is, if you're insulting somebody, you can be honest about it. I can call you ugly. I might be honest about it, but it's not always a nice thing to say. So being brutally honest cannot be always viewed as a good thing. But besides that, one of the main reasons I'm voting for Joe Biden is I'm tired. The last 4 years feel like 400 years. 400 years. I'm not going to put everything on Trump. I also put this on. This is something that needs to stop from both parties. When Democrats are in office, Republicans do whatever they can to just block, or extend, delay. And then when Republicans are in office, Democrats do the same thing.
Yep.
As Americans, we should be sick and tired of that.
Then
And
we wouldn't have politics then. There would be no politics then.
You can play the game without affecting the country as in general. So the last 4 years, Democrats have been doing, all they've been doing is trying to kick Donald Trump out of office, which could be tiring. And also, Donald Trump is not helping by the things that he says, from not equivocally denouncing white supremacists to saying all kinds of hateful things about Mexicans, Muslims, women, and any other groups you can name. Donald Trump has said something bad about each group, which is just not helping. It's very damaging.
Joe Biden said a lot of terrible things about black people.
He has. In the past, he has. But right now, what he has in his bill, especially when it comes to criminal justice system, Biden has a plan. Donald Trump has no plan. He actually doubles down on, he doesn't think there is any bias in the criminal justice system that benefits others and hurts blacks.
Remember, this is the real talk. You have to give me a concrete, real terms. Like you can't give me wishy stuff. Like I'm tired of Democrats and Republicans. This last 4 years feels like 400 years, bro. That's not a real talk. That is
Criminal justice system.
criminal justice system. That's the one that liberals would not do anything about it. And Donald Trump, for the first time, took the first step, bro. Come on, man.
Donald Trump did something about mass incarceration. Somewhat did something for mass incarceration, but for blacks, which I am black, for blacks, Donald Trump, Joe Biden has on his ticket right now to do something about the racial inequalities that exist in America, which Donald Trump
What is that?
does not believe exists.
What is that? What is on his ticket?
Racial inequalities. He wants to do something about them.
What is it? What is he gonna do about it? Like, you
He's
can't
gonna
just
reform-
look.
He's going to
bro,
reform the criminal justice system.
who's the smartest guy in hip hop? Ice Cube, right?
Oh, I thought it was Kanye West. You try to bring.
It's Ice Cube, right? Hands down, it's Ice Cube, right?
Yes.
The man in the hip hop industry, since he was a youngster, they couldn't break him down.
Yes.
Well, so many groups broke down from him. Now,
Yes.
this man approached Joe Biden, and Joe Biden said, "I have a great plan. We'll talk after election. Now, nigga, go vote." That's basically what Ice Cube said on CNN. Now,
True.
you telling me that Joe Biden has something for you and you don't know what it is?
No, I know what it is as far as criminal justice system.
You said
But
he
I
has a
know
plan. What is this plan? Like, that's what they did to Ice Cube, and he's like, "I'm not gonna take that garbage from you."
Let me tell you what
So Donald Trump
is
and them
doing.
said to Ice Cube, "We work with you right now."
They did
Yeah.
2 weeks before election.
Yeah, what the other boy was setting them up.
2 weeks before election, he said, "Come let me work
It's
with you."
not 2 weeks
What
before
happened
election.
the last 4 years?
It's not 2 weeks before election, bro. This is
yesterday.
this is when it makes it to the news. 2 weeks before the election.
It's very new. It's
2 weeks before the election is when it made it to the news. These guys are talking
2020.
back and forth.
2020.
Yeah, they've been talking back and forth, bro.
2020.
Right.
Not 2016. Not 2017. Not 2018. Not 2019.
That's when
2020.
That's when Ice Cube brought up the contract to them.
You know I don't like election years, so anything that comes in election year, I don't believe.
You can fake. Now you told me Joe Biden has a ticket and he has a ticket for you.
He says.
You might not get that ticket because this is what they do to you politically, bro. During election time, they come to our community.
Yeah.
You know this all the time. They stand in front of our mosque. They stand in front of the churches. They stand in front of everything. The Democrats go into the office, bro. The mosque and the church, they don't get to see these. Non-profit organization, they don't get to see these people. They hide from them for 3 years. And then on the fourth year, here comes a Democrat with his smiley face.
I'm not saying Joe Biden is going to deliver, but what I'm saying is at least Joe Biden believes there is racial inequality and he wants to do something about it, which Donald Trump does.
Look, Donald Trump put over 500 billion into the inner cities to uplift the economy of the most likely to be the most poorest neighborhoods. So why didn't the Democrats do this for all these years they've been running the government?
I'm not here to defend the Democrats in general.
Defend your Joe Biden. He's 47 years over there, bro. The entire Democratic Party, the leader is Joe Biden, bro.
You guys trying to sell experience as a bad thing. You guys got to refrain from that.
Hey, it looks like
Joe Biden being in office for 47 years is not a bad thing. That's experience.
it looks like Trump did more in 47 months as Trump did more than Joe Biden in 47 years. Now, tell me accomplishments of Joe Biden. I can tell you some. You can tell me some too.
Healthcare, Obamacare is under his watch. He was a vice president when Obamacare or Affordable Care Act came into practice, which is very good. And Donald Trump promised, his campaign promise was to repeal and replace Obamacare. For 4 years, there's something coming next week. There's something coming in 2 weeks. To this day, we haven't seen it.
Not really. In terms of Obamacare, there was one part that everybody had a problem with Obamacare. Number one, Americans are free people. You cannot force anything on the American people. If they don't want to buy health insurance or if they don't want to buy food, you cannot force people to buy that stuff. So as soon as Trump came into the office, they're returning people's tax return with no problem. Whether you had Obamacare or not, they're returning your tax money. And at the same time, they left the choice for the people. People can choose whatever healthcare they want. They can choose Obamacare. They can choose their private health insurance that they wish from their employer or anywhere. They can go shop and do whatever they want now. During Obama time, we were all looking for that paper to get our tax return money.
Are you trying to say?
As soon as Trump came, the biggest headache of Obamacare got dropped.
No, I think Donald Trump has nothing done for healthcare. Not only he hasn't done anything for healthcare, he's handling the corona.
Healthcare is perfectly fine in America right now.
Obamacare, you mean?
Obamacare is basically expanded version of the Medicare and Medicaid, right? They just expanded that.
No, Obamacare.
Anybody,
Donald Trump wanted to
anybody that don't have health insurance, we're getting it already. So they left Obamacare. If you see it politically, what happened to Obamacare? As soon as Trump came in, there is no more forcing people to get Obamacare.
Obamacare is still there.
But it's there though.
It doesn't matter how you paint it. Trying to
It's
claim
there.
That's the legacy of Obama.
Okay, we'll give you. Okay, I'll give you that one. How about I'll give you that one?
We'll take that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Take the Obamacare.
That's one reason I'm voting for Joe Biden.
And you guys are still complaining to get more money in there. So okay, we'll
And
give you
he's
that
going to
one.
expand. Joe Biden promised to expand. I'm not saying he's going to deliver. I'm not saying he's not, but he promised to expand the Obamacare.
What do you mean expand? It's already expand. You can't expand it more than that.
You can expand it to make sure that all families are have health care and affordable health care, and that's very critical for families because
It's been like that, bro, since the 1945. It's been like that. Since World War II's been like that.
no, it hasn't been like that.
Yeah, it was, bro. Anybody who bothered to go down to the county and apply for it could get it since 1945, bro.
Healthcare, but not everybody is insured, and the pre-existing conditions.
They're lying to you, bro. They're lying to you.
Pre-existing condition what used to be covered.
This is America, bro. There might be a homeless people on the street. They're not bothering. They're not making the trip to the county to get their stuff. So since 1945, bro, all this stuff been available. The politicians are lying to us whenever they come up to the.
Are you telling me that everybody has a health insurance?
If they want to, they all can get it.
No, if that is, see, that's the key word. If they want to.
The only people that struggle with health insurance in America are especially people who just get above the threshold. You know what I'm saying? They put a threshold. If you get below this person, it's completely free. If you make above this person, you might pay $50 a month. You might pay $100 a month. Those are the people that is struggling with it. You know what I'm saying?
Switch it. Okay.
But they can afford it. That's the people that is not the fairest to the most, because they
what
can.
about pre-existing conditions?
Pre-existing conditions. That's the insurance company's problem, right? They're the ones. No,
that's the person that was fixed.
Well, the insurance companies are the one denying people pre-existing conditions because of pre-existing conditions. They're the one denying people.
Yes.
So Trump is 100% on all of his speech saying, "I'm not going to touch your existing conditions."
But if you leave it alone to the insurance companies, you think they'll cover the pre-existing conditions?
Whether they're owned by a Democrat or a Republican, they gotta go to court and lose their company. So people gotta hold these companies accountable.
Brother, you're talking about the same thing with trickle-down economics, which you guys are saying is left alone.
I'm sure it's coming from an inspiring future doctor who stomp on everybody to get his PhD, huh? It's coming from you saying that. Like you don't like trickle down.
No, there's no trickle down economics. It doesn't work.
You
tried many times.
You like sports. I'm sure sports is a competition, right?
It is a competition.
By any means necessary. I know you advanced your team from Division B. I know what you did. I know what you did. Hey. So, on the one hand here, you know, these crazy liberals like LeBron James, they all say no competition, but every day they make their bread from competition.
Why do you think LeBron James is crazy?
Because he, for instance, he thinks the U.S. government is oppressive and bad, and he thinks the U.S. is racist, and white people are just shooting black people as they walk every day. But at the same time,
that's not. I don't think you heard it correctly.
Bro, those are the kind of comments LeBron James be throwing out there. LeBron James would be defending the Chinese government and saying the U.S. government is the most oppressive. LeBron James is a mess, bro.
I don't think LeBron has ever said that. I'm a #1 fan of basketball, NBA basketball. So
you're telling me LeBron James didn't support the Chinese government over the Chinese protesters?
No, he didn't do that. Show me where he said that.
Well, I'll tag it on this video. When you watch this video, you will see it tomorrow morning.
I want to see it. I want to see where LeBron said that U.S. is the most oppressive government in the world.
Huh?
And I want to see where he said U.S. is more oppressive than China.
He didn't put it in that language. When the Chinese people were protesting their Chinese government, he says we should not criticize the Chinese government. I don't have quote for quote. I haven't memorized his shit quote for quote. But
Yeah.
you will see it tomorrow morning.
But if he said that, he's wrong because the chat.
Of course, this is LeBron James, bro. This is the same LeBron James that complains America is so racist, and almost
America has a racist element to it.
his chef, his driver, his advisor, all of these people predominantly are white.
Element to it.
Predominantly are whites. Predominantly are whites. All of LeBron James' resources predominantly comes from white people, and he's telling these white people, he's telling them like they're the worst people on earth, bro.
I don't think that's what he's saying. I don't think the problem is black and white. The problem is there's a white supremacy that exists.
LeBron James is a mess. Let's focus on Trump and Biden.
Not want to equivocally denounce the white supremacists.
Let's focus on Trump and Biden.
Don't that bother you?
What?
Don't it bother you that Donald Trump cannot equivocally or unequivocally denounce white supremacists?
You liberals are crazy. Really, you guys are crazy.
That doesn't.
All right. The second question is, bro.
Okay.
The second question is. You ready for the second question?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I didn't even prepare for this, so that's how you know I was born ready.
So Joe Biden is proven to be a racist.
How is it proven?
Watch him debate Kamala Harris in the primaries. So she basically 100% told him, you're a racist, you made up the racist policies against us. So,
you can watch Republicans primaries from 2016 and you hear everything about Donald Trump, what they say. So what they say in debate arenas are just fake. So don't even take them. Fake news.
I'm just saying.
Fake news.
I'm just saying. They called him bully, they called him all kind of shit.
Who? Donald Trump?
Yeah.
He's a bully.
But he didn't deny any of that stuff.
Yeah, he's a bully. He's a bully.
No, that's how honest and brutally honest he is.
I don't know if it's brutally honest. I don't know how you guys view that as a good thing. That's a bad thing. So, especially when he lied. He lied a lot. You know he lies a lot.
What? I'm sure he lies. Everybody lies, but he doesn't lie.
About everything.
He doesn't lie as much as Joe Biden, though.
Donald Trump, some of the things that irritate me at Donald Trump, I'll say up front. For example, if he makes a mistake, now if I make a mistake, I wanted to say your name and I say somebody else's name. He won't say, oh, I was wrong. He'll just include that other name into the story and continue. For example, he was talking about Mexico will pay for the wall, and by mistake he said Canada, and instead of saying, oh, I meant Mexico, he just said, maybe Canada will pay too. So that's how petty he is when it comes to.
You crazy Libra. You crazy Libra. All right. How would you feel if the Oromo people have a Proud Boys?
It's a little different. It's a little different.
Okay, we just rest our case there.
Okay, it's a little different. I'll explain it differently.
Okay, now I want you to imagine like this.
Okay.
Donald Trump is a white guy.
I don't have to imagine that. It's true.
He's not Oromo.
Yeah, he's not Oromo. It's true.
He's not black.
He's not black. It's true.
Yeah. Don't expect him to think like an Oromo guy, bro.
I don't.
Expect him to think as a world leader. Expect him to think to put America first.
I want him to put America first, but he's not thinking like a leader, though.
Now, a leader in whatever liberal dictionary that you're reading from. Yeah, that's fine with us. Now, you have a choice.
Uh-huh.
Who would you prefer to be an Oromo leader? Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
This is a very tricky question. You can't.
A country is a country.
Oromo case.
You know what made Jawar famous. Isn't it Oromo first?
Yes.
What made Donald Trump famous?
America first. Law enforcement officials is a little bit.
It's not. Look at this crazy guy. Why you always got to twist it like that?
That's what you just said a few minutes ago.
You defend yourself. You don't go attack people out of nowhere.
No, even defending against the law enforcement, I think we got to work on the criminal justice system.
What do you mean defend against the law enforcement?
You just told me that you should be able to defend yourself.
Okay,
from the
is the law enforcement is just randomly gonna go around and just kill people?
No, they shouldn't.
Exactly.
But you don't have to defend. I mean, if that's the case, some of them are going around and killing bad people, right?
It's self-defense. You have to prove it that it was a self-defense. You can't just randomly get up and kill people. You crazy liberal. I know you guys are against guns.
It would
So
be hard for blacks to prove that.
you just want to steal people's shit and get away with it. That's why you're saying stuff like this.
Like what? Still what and get away with?
Just like you stole that goal in Osfana. Yeah. I appreciate it, brother. We have to call it a conversation here.
We beat you guys fair and square.
Sure.
Hey, it's not my fault that I was born with a very good soccer talent. It's the genes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm mocking your president. I mean, our president.
Professional thief. Freaking Lee, bro. How the hell you competing at the same time you say no competition?
How is he going to repay his debt?
But we gotta go, bro.
He got about over $1 million debt. $1 billion.
Who?
You know that? Donald Trump. All right,
Yeah.
we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I heard that from
I
CNN.
hope
Yeah,
that's going to make it to that video.
I heard that from CNN. I appreciate it,
Will that make
brother.
it to the video?
I appreciate it, brother. Everybody, forgive this guy.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Republicans,
I know
Republicans.
we've been going deep in things, but I appreciate the conversation, the fun we had.
Republicans, I appreciate it. This is one of my crazy liberal. If he upset you guys, forgive him. The Democrats, please speak real talk with us.
I love you Republicans as much as I love Democrats, but Donald Trump got to go.
All right, peace. Everybody,
All right, bye.
peace. Thank
All
you.
right.
Take care. Let's have real talk. Stay in touch. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
Yeah, real talk. Subscribe to Real Talk, guys.